I've gone to pretty good weddings though. Probably my favorite wedding I ever went to was my cousin Teresa's. They're part of like a big Polish area in Texas, and they throw down for weddings. Like whenever we got to the reception, like at the beginning of the reception, there was just 3 big tubs filled with ice and like full bottles of wine coolers, like Boone's Farm. It's basically it's like, and like the sign that says like if you can drink it, grab it. And, like every single person had a bottle of Boone. Like I was like 17, 16. I had a bottle. Like I was like,
I haven't ever been to a wedding that I've gotten alcohol at.
I've never been to a wedding. Period.
I've been to one wedding.
Have you been to a wedding?
Yeah, I've been to one. It was when I was smaller though.
Yeah, I was like 13, 14.
See, I have been to. All right, so let me. Cousin Teresa, cousin Kelly, my sisters, my brothers. Probably, I've been to about 5 weddings, I'd say.
How many divorces?
There's actually not been many divorces in my family. My dad's side's had a couple. Probably because like had a bunch of uncles who are assholes and a bunch of aunts who are my dad's family is it's a peculiar taste.
Alright. Well, we got Stuart, Caleb, and Keith
returning
with me, returning Keith. And then returning Stuart and returning to Caleb. Yeah, I've done all of you, bro.
The boys.
All of us.
Me and the boys making a podcast.
Dude, no shit.
So
there's 4 people in that meme, right?
Yeah.
Facts.
So like,
I call being the dude that like.
I'll be Rhino. I'll be the
okay,
Rhino.
so you're gonna be Electro. You're gonna be Rhino.
Yeah,
so it's up to you, Green Goblin or Vulture. Which one are you choosing?
I don't know who's who.
What?
I haven't seen that meme.
What the fuck?
You've never seen the Me and the Boys meme? Or it's it's all 4 of the Spider-Man villains.
I saw one that was like it was like 2x1. It was a Minecraft 2x1 painting, but it was like that. It was Me and the Boys, but it was in Minecraft. And it wasn't like obviously like an HD picture. It was like pixelated and shit, like a Minecraft painting. But
there was a brief while that was the hot ticket meme, and there were a lot of good ones. There were a lot of like boring ones, but really good ones. That was my favorite meme for a bit.
Yeah, no, that's some good shit.
Currently, the Area 51 memes are
those are so
killing
good.
all the me and my aliens when I get back. Like one of my favorites is like this guy who had like one of those stretchy sticky hands that you can like hit your sisters with.
Yeah.
He had it on the steering wheel. It was like my alien giving me a ride back after freeing him from Area 51.
Hell
I saw a video.
What would you? Okay, so you made it to Area 51. What would you do with your alien once you free him?
I mean,
obviously he's gonna stick by you. I mean, you just saved.
I'm gonna ask if I can get any like powers or some shit. Obviously,
yeah.
I mean, it depends. Like
that's exactly.
I'm gonna spice myself up.
Okay, so then you'd be put in that awkward zone. Like, what if he just calls you a fucking idiot? Like, that's not how this works. What are you fucking retarded?
I'd be like, well, how does it
I'll
work?
just be like,
show me like.
All right,
well, you gotta bend over, spread them cheeks. I got you. I'm like.
And then afterwards, like, that was just a joke, right? I don't get to bend water.
Do you think that the alien would
out of Area 51?
Do you think the alien? Do you think the alien would like speak English? Like if it's kept in Area 51, do you think they like figured out how to like communicate?
What if it doesn't even speak?
What if it just like communicates?
What if it has like some weird alien sign language? And it just looks like it's jerking.
I'm not asking for
only
shit.
Have 3 fingers. Like sign language would be like terrible for them.
Yeah, but what if they have like a lot of
aliens
bendiness to those fingers?
Well, I mean, like
you know how fucking vast the universe is, dude.
Yeah, but like there's only one type of aliens that would come over, and that's Mexicans.
Alright.
Oh shit! I'm sorry, neighbors.
Did y'all see that tweet that Trump did calling those 3 like POC senators, telling them to go back to their countries, and like every single one of them is like an American birthright citizen.
Yeah.
Like I saw one, it was like those 3 women, and then Ted Cruz is like one of these wasn't born in the U.S. I looked up, Ted Cruz was born in fucking Canada.
Yeah, but like he's fine though. Canada's like pretty
like
close.
How the
They're
fuck,
like far.
How
like,
the fuck did
the
some Canadian
ocean,
goose fucker get down to Texas
and
like convince people?
Damn, dude.
Dude, I gotta be honest. I don't like Canadians either. They're all goose fuck.
The flannel wearing fucks.
No. They act like they're all nice. Like that's just their whole like facade, you know? They're dicks though, bro.
What if they're the aliens?
Nice.
I mean, I imagine like I wouldn't feel the right after being called a hoser.
Facts.
I don't even know what it means, so like I wouldn't care.
I imagine it's the same thing as like getting called a wanker. It's just like a jerk off.
Oh.
You know?
Oh,
you
fuck,
hoser.
what the fuck?
Yeah, you know.
I'd be more
hoser.
Well, I'm like words don't even really offend me, so like he can call me every name in the book. I probably wouldn't.
You could be, oh, that's a new one.
Yeah, I'm like okay, a hoser.
That's what I'd ask. I'd ask the alien for new
Dude,
insults.
give me some alien cuss words.
New insults, dude. Like,
give me some witty stuff, boyo.
It can be like you're looser than Uranus's rings.
No, you're about as dumb as a
Squardulian.
Grondulian in the Zeblon.
Alright, so get this. I let a Zeblon and a Grandulian get in my bedroom the other day. Everyone knows you shouldn't do that.
See, here's the thing. Also, like, are there different types of alien at Area 51, or is it all just like the classic gray man?
No,
Okay, well, you see that a lot in movies and shit. That's why, like,
well, I mean,
I think like one person actually saw it and it might be real, and then
I've been
on.
catching back up with the X-Files.
It's a good ass show.
They just got to the episode where the UFO like crashed into the lake, and old Foxy went down there scuba dizzling around, saw him for the first time, and it straight up just looks like classic gray man.
You remember the episode? You remember the episode of X-Files where there was that like dude? He had no the bottom of his body was just gone. It was just his torso and his arms and his head, and he pushed himself around on this cart, and he was just murdering people the whole episode.
I don't think I'm there yet, or I don't remember that one.
That's the only episode that I can actually remember watching, and I watched that with my friend.
It makes sense though.
It's fucking terrifying.
Yeah.
Man. His wheels squeak every time he pushes himself.
X-Files is so good though.
X-Files is good.
I've never watched it.
It's slow, definitely. It's not for someone.
All
that
I
needs
want
some action.
is like DMX, like their intro, like X gonna give it to you, like in the beginning of every song.
X gonna
Give it to you.
Aliens are real, motherfucker. The truth is out there, bitch.
There's like this gray alien with like tears on his face and tattoo and shit.
Didn't he just get out of prison?
Shit, I don't know.
Who?
DMX.
I think he did.
I thought he reformed. Like now he's like.
No one really reforms.
I don't know.
I
wouldn't say that to
well,
DMX. He'd probably like kill you and then smoke crack out of you.
Yeah, that's true.
Be dope. That's some real.
That's some OG shit.
What's his name?
There.
What's his name? That's some real Duke Nukem shit. Kill someone, smoke crack out of their decaying body.
Duke Nukem is just outer space Doom guy.
Pretty much. Duke Nukem's fucking sick. Honestly, I used to love those games.
Yeah, the
I've
latest
never
one,
played.
like.
I heard that the latest one blew.
No, yeah, it was shit. Like they had puzzles in it in the earlier Duke Nukem games. And he would just blow the puzzle away, I don't do puzzles, and runs off away from it.
And then no one they just have him actually do a
puzzle.
puzzle.
He actually does the puzzle.
It's like, yes.
So it's not a
origami.
Duke, so a lot of people say it's not a Duke Nukem game because it's not, because that's not his character. Yeah, but I haven't played Duke Nukem in years, so it's been forever.
If you don't mind.
All right, so let's talk. You used to work at Walmart.
Yep.
Talk about your separation with him.
Just a whole lot of things.
Yeah.
Just wasn't working, I mean, I wanted out of there partly because of the situation that was going on at home, and then also just Walmart was just too much for me, man. I couldn't fucking stand it. I couldn't
too much stress.
Not even stress. It was just
browbeating.
It was, dude. I mean, for me, it was I'd wake up on a school day where I knew I had to work that day, and I'd just be counting down the hours till I had to go to work. I couldn't get it out of my head all day. I'd just be like, "Fuck, man, I got 2 hours left till I got to go to work," and I'd just be dreading it all day.
Yeah.
That's what. And it just came to the point where every day I'd be dreading it that much, and I'm just like,
yeah. Well, for me, my separation, because I recently lost my job there.
No, you were promoted to shopper.
I was promoted to full-time customer. But we in the back room we unload trucks, and I was floater. So what a floater does, he sorts and helps people out on their lanes. It's kind of hard to explain. they haven't.
You float around helping everyone that needs help.
Yeah, exactly. And then like there's like a extended part of the line where it's solely on me to unload it and sort it. So this lady, I call her a lady. She there was like 2 pallets and I was just separating brake packs. Brake packs have like a lot of shit inside of them. It's all random.
A lot of shit.
Yeah, and so I had to separate apparel from regular brake packs. But apparently I had to sort more than that. Like hanging from non-hanging with the brake packs.
No.
I know. That's one of the reasons why I got mad at her. And, well, we can get into my red card later. I can talk about this now, so. Or, do you care?
I want to hear about the red card, but after this.
Dude, it's really not. He's gone. I mean, you're not going to
There's a chance I might get fired. I don't know yet, so.
You got to let me say it. It's going to be good. You got to be part of that.
Do it. I don't even know what we're talking about. Just do it.
Oh shit, Steve's never heard about this.
Just say Voldemort.
Yeah, I haven't heard about this.
Anyway, so I was sorting it, and we get done with the first drive. We're about to go to first break, and she was saying to me, it's like, oh, the hanging doesn't go with the non-hanging or whatever. It's like, I told her, well, there's only 2 pallets there. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do that. And she's like, whatever, shut up. Like, mumbled it, though. And I was like, what'd you say? And she's like, I told you to shut up. And me, if anybody knows me, I'm pretty outspoken. So I say some things.
I wouldn't say confrontational, but definitely you speak your mind.
Nah. It's just, you don't take shit.
Yeah, so I was like, and I told her, don't tell me to shut up. And he's like, well, you need to shut up. I was like, you don't tell me to shut the fuck up, I swear to God. And I was like, and that's whenever my supervisor came up. He was like, whoa, what's going on? Because he heard me say that.
This is outside?
No, this was inside.
Okay.
Like, we were just about to go to break. And, where am I at? Okay, supervisor comes up. It was Jeff. I'm sure that doesn't matter.
What? Jeff's a supervisor?
Yeah. Oh, overkept, too. He was at Fresh, but
it sucks that he was the one who had to do it to you. I like Jeff.
Yeah, well, no, he's not the one that did it to me.
Oh, okay.
Like, HR was the one to do it to me. Like, they didn't want to fire me.
If you let him finish the story.
Alright, I'm sorry. I got excited because Jeff's a manager now.
So, he's like, whoa, what's going on? And it's like, she's telling me to shut the fuck up. Like, I don't like that. And he's like, did you tell him to shut up? It's some, like, childish shit. Like, now, like, while he was, like, saying it, repeating it back, I'm like, why am I even doing this? Like, I'm blowing it up. So, like, I already knew at that point, like, whatever's going to come out of this is going to be bad. And I fucked up already. So, I guess I doubled down. Because whenever she said shut up to me again, was Jeff there, I said, you shut the fuck up, you fucking bitch. And I just ran off. I just, like, walked away after that. Because I knew that was it. Because I'm already at, like, the last point of coaching.
The last straw.
Yeah. The red straw.
He had to wear his good boy pants at all times.
Yeah.
And they were soiled. Soiled good boy pants.
So, yeah, that's my separation with Walmart.
What was that thing you were just talking about with Caleb that
Voldemort?
you're not talking about now?
Oh, Voldemort. That's... Dude, this one... It's so...
It's so weird. Like,
yeah,
honestly,
yeah.
I didn't believe it for a little bit until, like, all this shit came of it.
Okay.
So, we can split our stories. So you have a chance to talk.
It's a creepypasta sounding shit. Jesus.
Yeah, so what happened was...
Creeper pasta.
This guy... Yeah, I'll take it.
Y'all want to split it 3-way?
Yeah, I'll split it 3-way. Popeye's biscuits, bro.
Alright.
I'll put a plug on 3-way.
I'll take the small bit because I did the breaking.
That's a man's move right there.
Right.
Just for that?
Oh.
I've never seen someone split a biscuit 3-way.
That was impressive.
Swoop, actually.
That was really
good. One
It's all about pushing in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine the biscuit has a butthole. You punch it. And it will break.
Okay. He who shall not be named. I would name him, but this guy doesn't want to name him.
It's too risky right now.
Yeah, right now, yeah, I get it. So, he got hired on. This guy was a weird fucker. And what he would do is, he would go up to, like, random girls. I don't know, did he do it to your sister, too?
I don't think so.
But he would, like, sexually harass girls and other guys at work saying, like, you have a nice ass. And he wanted to fuck Matthew, our gay co-worker that we have. You know Matthew?
Oh, Matthew still works there?
Yeah. So he wanted to fuck him. And, well, you know how Matthew is. He didn't care, but, like...
Yeah.
Anyway, I would bring it up, well, later on. because it was getting to me, like, you know, like making fun of like some of the people like I care about, whatever. So I was making fun of him for him trying to like flirt with the guys. He's like, "Oh, I'm not gay, blah blah."
Sure.
But he said he was gay earlier. So like this guy,
didn't he like describe to Bronson how he wanted to like raw dog dry butt fuck Matt?
yeah,
Like
exactly,
that's almost like verbatim.
Yeah.
From what Bronson told
I'm
me.
not gay though.
I'm not gay. No
not
homo.
gay.
I said no homo.
Honestly, as long as your balls don't touch, it's not gay.
Yeah. But
fact.
You have to be really gay to go.
I'm trying to remember. It's been a while.
It's been about 3-4 months.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
Damn.
I'm trying to think here. So, what was the point leading? Because you were there whenever this all went down.
Yeah,
like, I was trying to. But like, what was the build up? Because I don't.
You said you were making fun of him.
No, you were. You made fun of him about. So when he first showed up,
Oh,
another
yeah,
person
the
who got
peanut
hired
butter
at the
shit.
same time.
Yes.
So there was that, but there was also the. Anyways, he showed a new hire that got hired along with him. He was like trying to show him a video of his girlfriend fucking a dog.
Well, he said his
What?
wife. Then
Yeah,
he
he
switched
said
to
his
his
wife.
girlfriend, so he doesn't have a
Fucking
wife.
But it's
dog.
actually his fiance, is what he told me.
Oh, really?
So
He told me
fiance,
it was his
girlfriend,
wife
and
and
wife.
Bro,
his girlfriend.
nah, that's just
Apparently
that's
his dad
a
worked for NASA too, so.
Oh,
that's
yeah.
a video he found on the
And
internet.
then, like,
Where
I
he
have a
found
joke-
it?
But still,
I
he's
have a
trying to
joke
show a
about the-
coworker at work, like in an aisle,
Wait,
a
hold on.
video of a woman fucking.
Oh, it was in an aisle?
like while working.
Yeah,
Not
he
on
was trying to
break.
show people. So, like, over the course of this time before the big showdown, I would always ask him, like, dude, you gotta let me see that video. It's gonna be awesome. Like, let me check it out. Because my whole plan was, if it's real, I'm calling the cops on his
Facts.
ass. Like, I'm getting him the fuck out of here. So I was trying to fish for that shit. I was like, let me see. He's like, dude, I just want to see. That's so fucking hot. You're bitch on a bitch, you know, all that shit. And I got another coworker in on it, and we were just hounding on him.
Like, you know, peanut butter's on aisle 7.
And he was like, well, okay, we'll just jump to that. Like, so, me and Caleb were working in pets. We were stocking pet food and shit. He comes over because he was supposed to be in pets too. And I was like, oh, the first thing I say to him was like, peanut butter's on 6 and 7. And this is what started it.
It's a big showdown.
This is what happened. So he started joking back with me, calling me fat and shit, which is like, you know, I don't care.
Oh, wait, how old is this dude, first of all?
Like,
I think
22-ish,
yeah,
probably?
he's like,
Oh, I was thinking like an old guy.
nah, he's
No.
only in his 20s.
Shit.
No, he was a greasy little fucker.
Yeah, oh yeah, and he looked like he has a
Like,
shower
doesn't even
beats.
take care of himself. Really.
Yeah, no shit. So,
I mean, that's honestly, he looks like someone that looks at bestiality porn.
No.
No, okay.
and the thing was, is like, I'd make fun of him constantly, and Caleb was there. I told him, like, oh, I will stop. I feel bad, blah, blah, blah. But then he would wink at me, and I told him, I was like, I'll keep making fun of you if you wink at me again. And the dude kept winking at me. So I would just make fun of him. And I am proud. This is my favorite joke that I told him. I was like, so your dad works for NASA. That explains your love for red rockets. From that was my favorite one, dude. I'm so proud of that.
That's a fucking good one. Oh, shit.
That's the most. I could take anything from that. That's what I'm taking.
That's a good
But
one.
anyway, so he ends up reporting us due to the fact, like we were walking the clock out one day. This was like 3 weeks after that, and I guess he never reported us for that until I did this other joke. Like I was clocking out and I was telling him like kibbles and bits are down here or whatever. I was just fucking with him, and because like. Every time I would make fun of him, it's because he winks at me.
Yeah.
I would always stop.
He gave you a pass.
Yeah, because whenever on my way walking out, like he winked at me. I was like, "Oh, you're in the wrong place for kibbles and bits." That's what I told him. So he got pissed off, and that's whenever he reported both of us. So it's kind of my fault that we both got red carded. But shit, man, like you wink at me, bro. I'm gonna make fun of you. That's
Why didn't like y'all didn't report him at all for the video? Like you could have.
Oh no, they gave him the expose.
Oh no, dude! Whenever he reported us that we need to make a statement, I wrote 3 fucking pages on this motherfucker.
Yeah.
Out 3.
Did
Or
you
a
do?
whole page on him.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Well,
Like,
apparently, like I was asking, they were like, "Yeah, he's been in investigation for a while," and I was like, "Oh." So so we aren't the only ones.
Well,
he was in there.
Why'd y'all fucking hire him?
He was in there for sexual harassment. He was already being investigated for being
You remember Braylon?
Yeah.
Yeah, so Braylon reported him for sexual harassment because he was telling Braylon that he wanted to fuck him and shit.
I'm surprised Braylon didn't just beat his ass.
I had to make a new statement because after all this, we weren't supposed to talk about the report. And he talked about, I was like, are you mad at me because I reported you? So, like, you're not supposed to talk about that at work. Like,
Yeah.
So I reported him for that because, I'm just building
You just want him out of there.
Yeah, just like, stop fucking up in front of me. Like, we're not cool. He was trying to get me to play Warframe with him, and I straight up told him, I was like, dude, I don't like you. Like, stop like, you're a piece of shit. And one day, dude keeps fucking trying to talk to me and hang out with me. Way worse than, like, he never even talked to you, I don't think.
Yeah. No,
I just wouldn't talk to him. There was one time I was on chemicals, and he got put on chemicals.
Was he trying to talk to you?
Well, first of all, he'd already been there for like 3 months. And so he knew what he'd been on chemicals plenty of times, and he's like asking me, like he held up like shampoo that had been misplaced onto a pallet. He's like, "Does this go here?" And I just looked at him and I was like, "Nah." And I didn't say another word to him. I saw him later talking to Ryan, one of our supervisors.
Oh, Ryan?
Like,
Ryan's still there?
Yeah, surprised.
But he was talking to him, and he was like, he looked like he was all pissed off, and I'm pretty sure he motioned at me, but just because I didn't talk to him, I would have straight up ignored him. I ghosted his ass out of existence.
Yeah, and that's what I had to do later on too, because like he still kept trying to talk to me about Warframe and all that shit. Like, I don't even play it like that anymore. Like, shut the fuck up. But anyway, one day, this is what made me want to redo another report on him, was because he did this shit. Fucking disgusted me. He was saying. It was like, what the fuck did I say? It was something to do with his girlfriend, or fiance, or wife, or whatever. And he was saying that
the other in his life,
like, he said that I just got a girlfriend, or whatever. I'm like, I'm glad for you, good shit, whatever, blah blah. I don't care. I was just saying shit, and he walks up to me. He's like, "Yeah, she's 14 and shit." I'm like,
"Yo."
And I stopped. I stopped and was like, "Shut the fuck up." Bye. And I just walked off and reported his ass right after that. I was like, bye. Like, dude,
Did he end up getting fired?
No. Huh?
Did he end up getting fired after any of this?
Yeah. But we ended up getting red carded for it.
That's
we got
bullshit.
coached.
They should have just rescinded that.
I wouldn't have gotten fired for calling her a bitch if this didn't happen.
Yeah, they should have rescinded that.
Coached then,
sure.
Like, I wouldn't have gotten fired.
That's
red card lasts the whole year.
Yeah, so even if I do get rehired, which Papa bless, hopefully I don't go back to Walmart, is that red card will still stay on me until the next year. Like, dude, I don't want to tiptoe. I have a big mouth. I can't tiptoe physically. I'm fat. I can't do it.
You should come work with me.
Where you at?
Can I say it on this?
No. We'll do it.
Okay, I work at a sports bar. I'll say that.
Yeah.
It's near the Arkansas baseball stadium.
Yeah.
And
wait, is it like a loud noise kind of place?
You could say that. I'm a server, and we just lost like fucking 3 kitchen staff the other day in one day. Jesus. One dude quit one dude just didn't show up, and then texted our manager and said, "Hey, I'm gone. I'm not coming back." And then this weird ass,
the one fading dude.
But yeah, and then this weird weird people were working here. It was this
weird people working in kitchens.
It was this mother and her son, and they had this odd relationship, dude. They were just never seen without each other. I know what you're thinking. Maybe
I'm Game of Thrones action going on.
But they both quit at the same time. Like
real life.
They went into the office and they were just, like,
They like tandem quit.
They quit together.
Whoa.
They did everything together.
Ooh, that's
the worst
weird.
dude though. Let me tell you about this dude. His name. Probably shouldn't say it actually. I'm not gonna say it.
Just stay safe. You never know.
Yeah.
Defamation.
Older dude.
Well, you can say the first name. That never fucking matters.
Yeah, there's a billion Joeys.
And you just
Facts.
said sports bar. You never said the name, so it's fine.
There's a quadrillion Dans. Anyway, so this dude's
exactly.
Dan. He's older. He's homeless, but he has a room. You know what I mean? Like he's like at like a shelter of some sort.
Yeah.
But he's fucking wild, man. On baseball game days, we get super fucking busy, like slammed, and the hour before the game is the peak, like busiest moment. Dan comes in, the game's starting at 3. It's like 2:00 on the dot, and this man walks in, and he's like, it's so loud I can't hear anything. I'm sitting behind the host stand because I was a host this time, And he starts saying something, and I was like, "What'd you say?" And he always did this, because I couldn't hear him. Anytime I'd say, "What'd you say?" he'd get up in my face and go, "You heard me." And I was just like,
bro.
Dan just goes, he goes, "You heard me." And then he just goes, holds up a $10 bill, and he goes, "I'm hungry." And I was like, one, if I ask you to repeat yourself, it's not because I like the way your voice sounds, because I didn't fucking hear you. 2, this is a goddamn sports bar. Get some food if you want it. And then he tried to fight a couple of our coworkers, and he was getting in my face all the time, bro. Oh my god.
This dude like an ex-bum fight guy?
Maybe.
Oh, yeah, dude,
that would be a really good explanation. He's fucking crazy.
He's just wired. It's just in his blood.
Dude.
Nothing but methamphetamine.
Dude, I would tell him.
Oh yeah,
Get your ass out of here and eat the rats that are next to the stadium. You fuck up. Dude, fuck that.
But yeah, I mean, you'd be getting $10, $11 an hour. I think is what it is. Not bad.
Yeah, because I
good
don't want to make
hours
anything
too.
less than 11.
Yeah.
But as time progresses and I still don't have a job,
as long as I got
then I'll become more desperate.
Yeah.
Dude, you'd get. Oh my! I have coworkers that my coworker Morgan. He showed me his time card one time, and it was 100 hours.
Well, yeah, that's just how a restaurant do.
Yeah,
if,
I mean,
if you're there,
if you want shifts in the kitchen, you are never not going to get them. They'll pretty much always say yes.
Yeah, it's like whenever I worked at Sonic, every time I walk up in that bitch, I would tell people to go home. I'll take your hours. I would always do that.
Everyone wants to leave.
Yeah.
I've been doing that a lot actually with work, because since I'm a server and there are so many other servers, if you want a day off or you need a day off, you can just be like, "Hey, someone, can you cover my shift?" And they're cool with it.
Y'all do solo tips or tip share?
So when I was the host, I got tip share, but servers get
tables.
Yeah, well, no, servers get tables. They get individual tips. Host gets tip share. Yeah, and then kitchen, I think, also gets tip share.
Yeah, that's how it was at Deluxe. So the host is they didn't get tips directly, but at the end of the night, they would get tipped out by basically whoever they gave more tables would give them more money.
That's pretty much how it was.
Or if you got the big tables, it's like, oh hey, I gave you 3 12 tops. Yeah, it was tough, but you made $60 in tips tonight. Slide a homie over a tenner and we're good.
I would sometimes get tips from customers as a host, but for the most part, I'd finesse that system. I'd make sure I knew who the most generous of my coworkers were,
especially
and then I'd just I'd sit them a bunch of fucking amazing tables.
Yeah, especially if you got a coworker that's a good waiter or waitress, wait staff. That's gender neutral. But as long as you have someone that's good, so we know that when they get seated, they're gonna give good service and they're gonna get a good tip. That's who you don't want to just give to anyone, because
dude, I straight up,
for me it's most generous and then the strongest people.
Okay, maybe I'm a dick, but I don't fucking tip. I can't.
Dude, you
gotta. I do, but it's a smaller amount because I'm broke. I hope they understand that. But and then if you're broke, then you shouldn't go out to eat. But still,
it's bro, I might be broke, but I still want to live.
Yeah, I want to go out to eat and enjoy myself, even if I'm broke. I'll still have money for other shit.
It's a cycle of just work home. That's
but
basically chill.
I think their job should pay them. I shouldn't have to fucking pay your job.
Yeah.
But I will help. I'm not.
I think it's stupid that they don't just pay servers a little bit more, because I get paid $2.50 an hour.
Yeah, no, that's fucking stupid.
And the thing is, if I don't make enough tips in that pay period to meet minimum wage, then I get minimum wage. So that's good. They'll pay me minimum wage if I'm not making that. But it's still I don't know, most places don't do that.
Yeah, but if you barely make it past the minimum wage mark, you're fucked.
Yeah.
Well, and minimum wage isn't usable.
It's not a living wage.
No, it's not.
Not here.
No,
not a whole lot of plaplaces, especially not here.
No,
minimum
Arkansas
wage is supposed to go
much better.
I think it's supposed to be 12 in 2020.
It depends on who gets the president be president. Because Bernie
I thought it
Sanders
was already
aiming
set
for $15 an hour.
Oh shit, that ain't gonna happen, bro.
Here's the
I'm gonna
thing.
be perfectly honest. I really hope it doesn't.
Yeah.
The big thing is, it doesn't matter what minimum wage is, as
if
long as the housing market and everything else is as expensive.
If I get paid $15 an hour, but if a gallon of milk is $10,
that's what I'm saying. Nobody can seem to figure that out.
$15 an hour won't pay for college.
That's it.
Yeah.
Okay, so whenever I lived in Chicago, it was you should just stay here. Minimum wage is because it is $15 an hour there.
Yeah,
but
a single bedroom is $1,200 a month.
Yeah,
a gallon of milk. $15 fucking dollars. So No,
it's not worth it. Jeez. I don't understand why.
It's not that much, but like
it was probably like what $4 or $5 for a gallon.
Yeah, it's expensive. The gas, dude, is like $8. Yeah. I saw it there for a fucking gallon.
Yeah, no.
You got me fucked up.
You're talking about like
I can't even afford a gallon
up to rack of eggs, and we're over here. We get a 32 rack for like
I'm gonna be a
$3.50.
Yeah. I'd be a prostitute for cars, sucking off cars around the road, like trying to get the gas out of them, bro.
Just calling out people being nice.
Car throws me some change. Like damn.
It's like in a dark alley. Hey, what are you doing? Running from the cops. Gas dripping down your face.
They could just follow my scent, just smell like gas and sweat.
Oh, like there was a guy in the Walmart parking lot like a couple weeks ago. He stole some spray cans and was like out in the parking lot huffing the spray cans. And then like the police got out there and he was still chasing him. And Larry was telling me, he was like, yeah, dude started running. But like still had the can and like ended up like twisting up his feet and just eating ass and having a bunch of cops.
Is Larry still working at Walmart?
Yeah, he's in the fresh department now.
Oh, okay. Are y'all? Is this just a 2-bedroom?
Yes,
now?
Yes, 2
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Dude,
When did y'all move out?
Him and Emily are
December.
moving in. Well, I guess they're getting their own place because she's pregnant. They're getting married.
Oh, she's pregnant?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Speaking about marriage,
You're gonna be a dad.
This Thursday I'm proposing to my girlfriend.
No shit.
Yeah.
How long have you been with her?
Almost 7 months.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Thought you were about to pull out the ring out of your pocket.
No,
Like
I just put it in my pocket like, do I need to pawn this? I might have to pawn it.
It's just in case sucking off.
It's like you have it in your pocket and you're like driving. She's like, I'm not a big fan of the Alien movies, and you're just like,
oh shit.
I don't get why so many people like Minecraft.
No, you just toss her out.
Yeah, dude, I'll just kick her the fuck out.
Dude, I was playing Minecraft actually right before I headed over.
Dude,
I'm not gonna lie.
Where's that though?
Me and Keith right now, we're doing a world.
Yeah.
And it's so fucking awesome, bro. Like, I don't know if you ever made like a village breeder back in the day. Like you make villagers like multiply and shit. But now it's like 10 times
No, it's
harder.
crazy with 1.14.
Yeah, like I don't fucking understand it. Like you're supposed to give them like 12 pieces of everything, but you have to separate it between all the villagers.
You must feed your populace for there to be more taxpayers.
Yeah,
facts.
Exactly.
Yes. Provide cheap and efficient housing.
But
jobs. Like literally, 1.114 is literally like the king update because like, you find a village and you rule it because like you are the government at that point. Like. Imagine that you just
fend
spawn
off the raids. That's awesome.
Yeah, dude. That's the other thing. You also are like their, military force.
You are protector.
Their commander in chief.
You are job provider. You are housing provider. You are.
Wait, hold on. I've never
president.
actually done this to a village before. Please explain.
So when you go to a village, now there are a bunch of new things. Like there's looms and lecterns and a bunch of different villager-specific items.
Okay,
but there's also there's like. Near every village in I don't know how many blocks away it is, but there's something called a pillager tower, and it's this large tower, and inside you remember the Woodland Mansions, those Vindicators that were inside, the villagers that were like gray and they were like yeah. They're like those.
They're like upgraded. They have like crossbows and shit.
Dude,
there's crossbows in the game now, and those are
sick.
fucking awesome.
Tridents are better though.
Yeah, well, okay, but
Tridents
still,
with
like
loyalty.
The crossbow, I feel like John Wick because that's the closest thing you're gonna get to a Glock.
Yeah, but I feel like fucking Aquaman when I got a loyalty 3 channeling 1 fucking.
Here's the thing: would you rather have an unenchanted crossbow or an unenchanted trident?
Unenchanted trident, all fucking.
Whoa, no,
hell yeah!
It does way more damage. Like a trident ain't shit.
8
unless
damage.
You don't have
unless
a
you got
tether or whatever.
8 damage though.
Channeling. Or...
I'll go and pick that bitch up every time.
Yeah, but then you gotta like run in weaponless, like let me pick that
up.
But
then you pick it back up. You pick it back up, and you're like
Yeah, but there's like 5 of them, so they spawn like. Multiple people, and they'll like after a certain bit, they will raid your village.
Dude, no, but have you seen their aggro range?
Yeah,
they aggro from like 200 fucking blocks away, and they'll just start chasing you even when you're not even like thinking about going over there.
Yeah, and there's like random parties, and one of the party always has like this big banner on his back, and if you kill him and you pick up the banner, you have to like drink milk to get rid of a curse.
It's called a bad omen.
Yeah, because if you enter a village with a bad omen, it immediately starts a raid.
And then there's
it's
ravagers.
Like waves. It's a wave.
Well, that'd be a good idea to like farm emeralds though. Like,
no, it is. I've gotten like almost a stack from.
Yeah, so like whenever you want another raid, just walk into the village.
Yeah, you go out, you hunt the vindicate or whatever they're the pillagers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they also if they have the beast with them. The
Drops
beast
the
will drop
Ravagers.
saddles.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Dude, the Ravagers are fucking hard to kill. The only way...
Ravager?
The giant beast thing.
The ox-looking thing.
Dude, they're fucking hard. Like... But you know, okay, have you ever seen like the Minecraft menu when you got a horse and there's like an armor and a saddle thing where the armor would go? Have you seen the one where it's like the Ravager but it's got like a saddle and then an Elytra on it and it's like Appa from fucking
oh shit, yeah.
Avatar. God, that show.
Dude, I wish you could tame
So
one.
you haven't played Minecraft in a while?
I mean, I have the updated. I just go back to playing mods.
Oh, okay.
But I haven't played like the newer version and done the villager thing.
Dude,
there's a bunch
awesome.
of cool shit.
Is there like changes to dungeons or is it the same?
No, they really.
They're
need to
updating
update the caves and shit. Like,
they're updating
yeah.
the land first. They did the water. They had the water updates. They had like coral and like I think it's like 3,000 different types of tropical fish.
Yeah, it's so
fucking
awesome.
crazy, dude. Dolphins, sea turtles, shipwrecks, all that new shit.
Yeah,
and then
that's fun.
The aquatic update was huge.
Yeah,
actually
it changed the meta of like quick start and like completion things because instead of like immediately starting to mine, you try to settle near an ocean and you just go pick up treasure after treasure after treasure, and you get so much free iron, diamonds, and everything.
Oh yeah, enchanted shit too, books.
And then Heart of the Seas is like this new like artifact that you find, and you make a cage of it, and it's called a conduit. Yeah. And you can breathe underwater whenever you're near it. It acts like a beacon.
It'll also like kill drowned.
Yeah.
Get on this.
Fucking sick.
If you have it above water, whenever it rains, the rain will kill mobs.
Dude, I can. Hey, are you on a PC on Minecraft?
I do PC and PS4.
Like Java.
Yeah.
The thing is, if we were to play together, we have to have a server.
Okay, well I can make. There's free servers that I can just make.
Yeah, for Java because Java is.
Because I'm down to restart because our villagers are dead.
Yeah, we finally found a nice looking village.
We had like 20 people and then they just started getting picked up.
Well, the thing is like it was a good looking village and like in a good placement, but like the underneath it is just riddled with caves. Yeah. So there's no way to stop things from spawning.
Yeah. Well, this turned into a Minecraft podcast. Well, like it's one of my favorite games, dude. It's top 10, bro.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. It's like
it's like my top 3.
Yeah, I was gonna say if not one. Like there's.
Okay, what's your top 5?
Like of all time?
Of all time games.
Like if you had
current.
Like if of right now, you like were given a computer with max specs, but you can only play 5 games. Which would be the 5 that you download?
Yeah.
That kind of shit. Okay. Yeah. Well,
The Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion, Minecraft. Let me think. Hang on. Destiny 1. With all the DLC and all the homies from back then. That's it, bro.
Well, that's only 3. There's 5.
We're doing 5?
Yeah, we're
5.
doing 5.
Okay.
Might as well do 5.
Yeah.
Only 3 games. Right. That's pretty limited.
Yeah. That'd be too hard.
Fallout New Vegas.
That's a
New
good
Vegas is classic.
New Vegas is a classic. And then... God damn, man. I'm gonna have to go with the NBA 2K series. Because I'm a fiend for 2K. I love 2K.
You're the reason why there's loot boxes in my other games.
You exactly.
Dude, 2K...
It was the birthplace of loot boxes.
2K is the first game that I've ever, like, actively spent money on. Like, with loot boxes and shit. I never used to do that. But when I started playing 2K and, like, my team and shit, now every time, I'm just like, I put $10 into it, put $20 in it, or whatever.
I got paid
Mine would go, my number 1, Warframe, and then Magic Arena, because I'm a fucking nerd. And then, I would do Dauntless. Dauntless is my shit. It's a free-to-play Monster Hunter. It's my fucking shit. Like, just killing big-ass fucking beasts. And then I got, fuck. Did I already say Minecraft? Warframe. Fuck, where am I at?
You said Warframe, Dauntless,
Magic Arena. Minecraft. And then my last one would have to be... Fuck. I'm looking at my games right now.
I was thinking about the home screen of my PC. Like that.
Yeah.
But I have one more I'd actually like to replace Destiny with.
What's that?
Resistance. Fall of Man.
Oh shit!
That's my username on PS4 is CSM Hale.
Dude, that game was so good.
My dad and I played all of those games. We when my mom and my sister go for Girl Scouts, we'd fucking lock ourselves in the living room, shut the blinds, play co-op.
Did you ever I played that with my friends so much that we started to do weapon specific run throughs.
Oh,
where we did one where we used nothing but the assault rifle to get to the very beginning, and then we did another one was bullseyes only.
Oh fuck! Did you ever do augers only?
Which one?
The one that you see through the wall with. You remember that one?
And Borderlands.
No, we never used Borderlands.
Yeah, Borderlands.
That may have been Resistance 2. They may have added
that
too.
was. I'm pretty sure.
Kind of got shot.
But Resistance was great.
Resistance.
Sorry about that.
You're good.
Yeah. Anyway, shut the fuck up, Trey.
Yeah,
we're talking about our video.
I'm just a fucking idiot. Who cares? So Caleb or Keith,
I'm still thinking.
Are you still thinking? All right.
Yeah, that was hard.
Honestly.
Yeah, that was
a lot harder than I thought it was gonna be.
No. I want to take the Borderlands off. South Park Stick of Truth. That was my shit. That's my shit.
That's a good one. Monster Hunter World. Play that shit. It's like a better Dauntless.
It's based off of.
It's a complete rip off of Dauntless, but I think they did it better, you know. So Monster Hunter World, Minecraft for sure. Heroes of Might and Magic 3. It's a turn-based army building.
Turn-based, whenever I hear that, I hate turn-based.
Yeah, turn-based. Well, it's not for everybody.
Yeah, it's definitely
not.
That's why I could never get into Final Fantasy. I hate waiting for my turn.
It's not that slow.
I like Pokemon though.
Oh, dude, I can't stand Pokemon. I like Pokemon Go. That's
you don't like Pokemon?
No.
Magic
what
Arena.
In the fuck?
Yo! I'm getting shot down too. Magic Arena, and for my last, as of right now, Borderlands 2.
Borderlands 2.
Yeah, it's always.
I don't know how good Borderlands 3 is, but I'm buying that shit. I'm also buying Monster Hunter World. September's gonna kind of suck for me because I'm gonna be broke as shit because I got Borderlands 3.
You have dope ass games though. Oh no, you gotta get Borderlands 3. Oh god.
Oh, hopefully. I don't know if they plan on all the DLC for Monster Hunter so far has been completely free, but Iceborne is
it's
almost
probably because how big it is.
Yeah, it's it's a whole new game almost. It's introduced.
Okay, well yeah, then that makes sense.
Yeah, it's so I wouldn't mind paying up to $30. If it's a full game if it's a full $60 release, I'm probably gonna be a little pissy and not buy it for a week and then buy it anyways because they're bringing back a bunch of good.
I mean, at least it's not like World of Warcraft where every DLC is
a full game.
Yeah.
You're
buying another disc too.
You're paying a fucking subscription and shit.
Yes, that's why I never.
So you
got
pay full price
exactly.
for the game, and now you're paying it. Well, actually, no, they went free to play.
Oh no shit.
Yeah,
free to play up to a certain number of the DLC. Not everything is free to play.
You pay subscription, but it's free to play to a point.
Yeah.
See, okay, have you guys ever played?
It's pay to win.
I'd like to take NBA 2K
because I feel like that stopped me from getting to know a girl in freshman year because she played WoW a lot.
Ooh, that's tough.
She was cute as fuck. We went to a football game together, and that was awesome. But then she wanted to play WoW, and I was like, I can't afford WoW.
Oh man,
I can't afford anything that's not free. 100%.
I'm gonna take NBA 2K off. I'm
Okay.
gonna put Star Wars: The Old Republic on.
Oh,
the MMORPG, because I used to play this.
Wait, no, it's over now, ain't it?
No.
I thought it died.
No, it's still going, man.
Is it really?
Yeah. I used to be a subscriber, bro. My God, I love that
I've
game.
never played a Star Wars game.
That was by far the best. There were tons of worlds to explore. There were tons of
I've heard all the praise for it.
Great game.
That and Knights of the Old Republic 2.
I played
that
1 and 2, back in the day. The old ones I played on the original Xbox.
New Star Wars is coming out. I forgot what it's called.
I know what you're talking about. I'm planning on
Battlefront. It looks good.
It's not Battlefront.
No, it's more like Jedi base where you're. Okay, if you think of
Force Unleashed?
Yeah, if you think about Force Unleashed, it's like that, but a lot more.
The closest thing
I wish they would make a movie about that guy.
Yeah.
Like, he's fucking
The closest
dope.
thing I played to a Star Wars game is spamming Yoda on Soul Calibur 4. Because he was fun to play against my brother because you could just jump attack spam him and you couldn't grab him because he was so fucking short. He was a cheese character.
You're telling me that you've never played Lego Star Wars?
Nope.
Not even.
Oh, I did.
Oh.
I did. That was my shit.
I've never played a Legos game.
Indiana Jones?
My mom bought me a Lego game once, but it was for PlayStation 3.
Pause.
There's so many Lego
Caleb
games.
hasn't answered the question.
Alright, let's go.
We're going to go with the discussion. Okay, so number one, lately I've been playing a lot of Apex Legends.
It's a good game.
So that's number one.
Apex.
Then my go back to is League of Legends. Yeah. And then Minecraft is, if I'm not playing League of Legends, then it's Minecraft. So, and then for...
I feel like, everyone has Minecraft on their list.
It's like, why would you not?
It's a good fallback. You can do whatever you want.
Yeah. Okay, If everybody still played Black Ops 2, that would probably be top 5.
Worst purchase of my life was Black Ops 4. You know, I got it on sale for like $5.
Still a bad purchase?
Yeah, still a bad purchase. Still not worth $4.
Worst fucking purchase I ever made was No Man's Sky when it was $40.
Yeah. Well, I heard they fixed a lot of it.
Yeah, I heard they fixed a lot of it, but when I first bought it, and I like paid $40 for it, got it, and was like, "Fuck, this game is horrible."
For the big old patch.
No, dude, I took it back, and they offered me $4 fucking.
What?
Like 2 days later.
What the?
Because they realized how ass of a game it was. They were like, "Yeah, we're basically just not going to give you anything for it."
That's fucked
so I just hung on to it forever, and I still don't.
That's why you buy digitally, because you can always get a full refund.
What turned me off about?
Yeah, well,
through
on
Steam.
Yeah, on Steam.
Steam, you have like a 14, where they have like a certain number of hours played.
Okay, so like if you play it more than 2 hours. If you play it more than 2 hours, you are not eligible for a refund.
That's kind of stupid.
And it depends on how long you have the game too.
How are you supposed to know if you like a game in 2 hours? I feel like,
especially
I feel like if you can sit down. I feel like if it's bad enough that you can't make it 2 hours,
that's true.
Then it's probably not worth the money.
That's why I'm gonna start like gaming with a fucking timer next to me. Like, all right, let's start.
The thing is,
see if I like this.
And then you gotta boot it up and stuff.
Yeah.
Facts.
So,
when I first got it. When I first got No Man's Sky, I spent 2 hours on it when I first started it. Like,
well, yeah,
like,
it's a sandbox game. You have to.
Yeah, you have to. But then I realized after that first day of playing it, I was like,
I did nothing.
Nothing. Like all I did was just go to a planet and then get off it and go to another one.
I dodged that arrow narrowly because I was so excited for it.
Yeah, it looked amazing.
Sick.
And
it's
then,
so ambitious, but
I was
games
broke.
like that,
I had to pay rent right next to when it came out. I was like, well, maybe by next paycheck, and then within 3 or 4 days, I just because I like doing that when I have a game that I don't know if I want, but I kind of want to play it.
A little bit of time.
I don't buy it on release day. I wait about a week and a half and just read reviews on it.
That's good.
And that saved me because it was day one is wow, this game is beautiful, and then day two is this game fucking sucks. Oh my god!
I just did the same thing 30 times and got nothing out of it. I didn't build anything. I wasn't able to purchase anything. I'm just stuck in fucking space doing nothing. That was the whole game for me. Yeah. The planets were cool, but there's nothing to fucking do on them. You could go to a dinosaur and hit it with your laser a few times. I couldn't. If they had added building into it.
Yeah, now it's in there. You could build now.
That gay-ass storyline where you just, occasionally find an alien colony and talk to them, that's how it was at the beginning.
Isn't it also, if you damage any of the life on any of the planets, you get attacked?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That sucks, dude. Give us freedom. I want to kill shit.
And they said it's supposed to be multiplayer on there, too.
But it was such a large game that the chance of meeting someone was astronomical.
Well, that is true.
The chance of two people playing was astronomical after a point.
It'd be cool to run into somebody. Yeah. And it would also, if there's, PvP or PvE.
But see, here's the thing, though. Someone actually tested it. They, went to the same planet. Literally the same planet. Went to the same exact spot. And they couldn't see anybody. There was no one there. So it's proven that the game is not multiplayer. Just single player. And they actually removed the label of multiplayer off of their thing.
Yeah.
Oh, why'd you put it?
Yeah. I've always wanted a game like that. A type of game that I've always wanted is a StarCraft building / space dogfight game.
Okay.
A game where you can customize out a starship. And I want to be able to go hyperspeed in this quick. I want to be able to. I want lasers.
I want to be able to make the Kessel run in 12 parsecs.
So what's a game that would be like you're okay with throwing as much money as fucking possible? Like your dream game. What is that?
Like
just make it your own. Make it your own. Like think of
Minecraft in space.
They have that. That's what the fuck is that called?
Pixel Block?
Starbound.
No, I'm talking about
Starbound.
I'm talking about Minecraft in space.
Like if they ever make vehicles in Minecraft, that would be awesome. Like a way, like an engine where you can actually make a moving vehicle.
Wait, did y'all not think that Galacticraft was like not good?
No, it was terrible.
I still haven't seen anything about Hypixel either.
Yeah,
it's like there was that one. Because that looked really good. Like, straight up, like, Hypixel.
Hypixel. Oh, yeah, that game that's coming out. It looks like it's very ambitious. Have you heard about this?
Hypixel?
It's a Hytale.
Hytale, that's right.
Yeah, that's the game that's coming out. And it's like a Minecraft clone, but it's an MMO.
But it's also got, like the fighting has been revamped.
It looks
It looks really good, but, like, I haven't seen anything past that.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to get released in a long time. Because it's so ambitious. They announced it way too fucking early.
But it looks fucking good. It looks like a.
So the dream game for me is I like to be like to feel like powerful and shit. Mm-hmm. Like I can just kill. Like I'm One Punch Man type shit. I want to be there. That's why I like Warframe and Minecraft and shit because I like feeling that. It's fucking awesome. So I would say like a game that would put me in that. Probably like an MMO or something, in that type of space. That would be awesome. Because I'm a big fan of MMOs. I like playing with other people that I never met before. I love that shit. But yeah, that would be my type of shit.
That was one thing that was really intriguing about, and I know a lot of people have beef with this game, but Fallout 76, which I've actually played a lot. Yeah. I would meet people on Reddit, and I would play with people from Switzerland and shit. I just get on in the morning to go do material runs and shit like that, and I'd meet so many fucking people from all over. That's one that never happened on Star Wars: The Old Republic, but on Fallout 76, that shit was really cool.
I wish Elder Scrolls Online was better.
I do too.
Yeah,
same. It was really underwhelming.
I have it on here. I bought it a long time ago, but
I started playing through the intro levels, and I was like, this just doesn't feel fun.
I'd rather just be.
The combat is very.
You're moving around, you don't put Skyrim combat in this.
For real.
Yeah. It doesn't work. It just doesn't.
Well, it would if you just made it first person and just
you
Skyrim.
Can go first person.
Well, first person and also single player too.
Oh.
That'd be a whole lot better.
Because everyone, because Skyrim enemies, they kind of stay stationary most of the time. But another player that's played Skyrim before knows to move around like a fucking idiot all the time.
you gotta jump.
Yeah, so you're fucking it looks like you're just doing this the entire time. You're just moving around. Parry.
A close 6 on that list, primarily will probably be Morrowind.
Morrowind was a good game.
Every time Morrowind was the first game I ever really got into.
That was Oblivion for me.
Yeah, and it made it to where every time I have a character that I always make, the first time I get a new Elder Scroll, I guess it doesn't make any sense because I went from Morrowind straight to Skyrim. I never played Oblivion. Never touched it. But I always make an Argonian pirate hunter, or treasure hunter.
I would make an Argonian too.
And just because I like being able to breathe underwater, because otherwise water fucking sucks in games like that because the movement is so shit. You're just
except for Oblivion. You go to fucking.
Isn't there a helmet at the very bottom of the
I was about to mention that. It's called Fingleam. It's a glass helmet, and it's off the coast of either Shadenhall or one of the two. Anyway, and if you go out there and you go down there and you find it, and that's the only way you can get water breathing, unless you have unless you're an Argonian, right? Or the Argonians.
Was it kind of was it a static water breathing, or was it
it was static? It didn't go down.
In Morrowind, is you have water breathing, but it's a castable spell. You have 180 seconds of water breathing.
This shit was Argonians just breathe. You know what I'm talking about?
They just breathe.
They breathe.
I'm briefing.
They get in the water and they
We just all get in really close and just breathe. Bring it in.
H2O. And now it's start with the ASMR section of this podcast.
To get off the subject of video games, what's your favorite Febreze scent?
Vanilla. Anything citrus.
Anything citrus?
Like orange. Oranges is probably one of my
favorite.
Dude,
fucking there was this Christmas one that Glade did. It was like Christmas Pine or whatever.
Dude,
that's my shit.
I know what you're talking about.
What was it called? Like cedar or something?
I was about to say pine. I think it's pine.
It has pine and cedar in it. But there was like some cinnamon in there too. Like,
so it kind of smelled like
Christmas.
Christmas hot cocoa with a pine tree next to it.
That's exactly
it smelled just like Christmas. Like, holy shit. They got that in a fucking can, bro. I feel like I'm in Harry Potter. Like,
my dream job is to be the type of person that just gets to name these smells. Or, like, name the colors of makeup or some shit.
If you could make your own
like, imagine getting paid to, like, look at a red and be like, oh, this is going to be called Lip Smackin' Smackaroo. And they'd be like, oh, sounds good. Here's your paycheck.
How about Gargantuan Orangutan?
Orangutan.
Is that like an orange shade?
That's what
it'd be like an orange musk.
Brown.
Yeah,
orange musk. What does it smell?
the smell of ape ass with a nice citrusy undertone.
The smell would be like clap cheeks.
Clap cheeks. All right, but real question.
Enjoy dummy thick.
I probably asked y'all this when I worked at Walmart, but before he met Jane, was Tarzan clapping gorilla cheeks?
You have asked that, and my guess is
he would have.
My guess is no,
because he thought he was an ape.
All the other gorillas were racist towards him. They ain't let him smash.
Yeah, but there's one.
Yeah, and it was his friend, but.
But like you don't he was raised by the apes,
more like
so
a
like there's
sister
gotta be
thing,
some bitch out there like she like.
Dude, after long enough in the woods, after long enough in the woods with those apes, you'd have to fucking.
Have you seen that picture of it? Shows the still,
why not?
The still from the Tarzan cartoon movie where they're swinging and he's like holding Jane, but you see and he's holding her with both.
Yeah, no, I know what you're talking about.
I cracked up because I love that movie. I watched that movie all the time growing up. And I watched the scene on YouTube after seeing that, and sure enough, dude's gripping with them cheeks. He is gluting on that shit.
It was like when Patrick Star in the SpongeBob movie had that flag in his ass, and he was that was a classic fucking scene.
He's the Tarzan of the sea, bro.
Dude, facts.
He is out there. He's fucking.
Patrick's a manimal, dude. I bet Patrick
I think Patrick's a beast, bro. I think he's like a war veteran. You know, he's seen some shit. That's why, he just has his brain off all the time. He's an alcoholic.
I think he's
lives
probably.
Under a rock.
I bet he just probably did so much fucking DMT that his brain is in a constant state of euphoria, and he thinks he's underwater, but he's a starfish, but really he's not. He's
it's actually all from his point of view.
Yeah.
Everything that happens without Patrick in the scene is just him dreaming. Or being high on DMT.
Dude, okay. I know why Joe Rogan wants to talk about it so much. DMT. Have y'all ever done DMT?
No.
No, I've never done DMT.
I want to, but no.
It's
good stuff.
It's neato. I did it with Matt. Not gay Matt, red-haired Matt that we worked with.
Mm-hmm.
He actually, the first time I'd heard about it, well, he had talked about it before at work, and I was kind of like, I don't know about that. That sounds sketchy. But, when you realize what DMT is, you're like, okay, that's just...
So, I got sketched... I had a chance early, when I first started hitting Fayetteville, 5 years ago. My friends got a hold of one, but I heard you had to, smoke it out of a light bulb or some shit.
You have to smoke it out of a crack pipe.
I'm not going to do that.
You basically have to smoke it out of a crack pipe or a meth pipe.
Yeah, that's some
and it's
shit.
skeevy.
Yeah,
it's skeevy. But the way I knew that it was because I'd done a lot of research about it, but I was with Caleb. I think we were going over to buy weed or something like that from Matt, and he was like, we were talking about DMT. He was telling us about it, and then he was just like, "Dude, I'll take a hit right now just to show you that it's not that bad." So he just standing up, just fucking took a hit of DMT. He's like, "Yeah, everything's pretty normal. Shit's moving around a little bit, but pretty normal." And then I did it for the first time. I took 3 hits. One hit, held it in. Second hit, held it in. Third hit, held it in. And then I just felt like a retard, and I passed out. Just laid back, because that's what's supposed to happen. You're just supposed to fall back and go to sleep for a second.
Uh-huh.
And it literally lasts 15 minutes, but it felt like it was a month.
Yeah, my buddy who tried it, he said he lived the 1,000-year lifespan of a dragon. And from that he garnered that A, he is a god, which makes sense. He's a very confident man. B, he said dragon sex was really awesome, but also very scary. And
he's like, whoa!
He said there was fire involved. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. But anyway, and C, he died, and he didn't want to do that again, so he's never done psychedelics past that.
Mine, it wasn't.
Wait, when he did DMT?
Yeah, he died. It was the full lifespan. Like he got to experience being like literally.
No, yeah, time dilation.
He started
occurs.
in the egg.
Yeah,
ended dying.
You can. Some people's trips will feel like they last 15 minutes, but some people will feel like it'll feel like they last like months, or years.
What did you experience?
For me, and this is the first part's really common. The first part is what they say is supposed to happen. So like after I took probably my second hit, every time I closed my eyes, I could see this like tunnel, but it wasn't like a solid tunnel. It was like these shapes. Like I was just fucking flying through it, but it was these different colored shapes and like shifting shapes, turning around in a circle a bunch of times and like shifting like a kaleidoscope. And I was just going through it, and then all of a sudden, it was like a body feeling. It wasn't like a thought. Like I wasn't just thinking. Like I felt myself like burst through something. That's what it felt like. Mm-hmm. And then it was really bright, and there was just a bunch of people around saying like, Stuart, we're so happy. Like I didn't recognize these people, but they were saying like, Stuart, we're so happy to see you. We never get to see you, and all this sort of stuff. And I was like, what the fuck? And I've come up with a theory on this. The reason because DMT is released in your body every time there's a traumatic experience. So let's say birth, it's released. Death, it's released. Those are the two
so
main
you think
ones.
You're holding on to the memories?
I think when you're born, they see you and they meet you for those people, whoever the fuck they are. I don't know who they are. And then if you do DMT or if you die, you go back to them. So I think that's why they were saying we're so happy to see you. We never get to see you. Like why are you here? And all this sort of stuff. And then the rest of the time it was just like a parallel.
Well, would you feel kind of disappointed to tell them like, "Hey, I'm just high"?
I mean, smoke this shit.
It's like, damn, man, really? I'm disappointed. I thought you died, but okay, whatever.
And then it was just the rest of it was like just a normal. I mean, it wasn't normal. It was like it was like my life, but it was just like things were different. Like colors were different, and like people were different, and like the way we talked and the way we like everything was just like slightly off. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was just really
weird.
Did
you have an accent or something? That'd be cool.
No accent.
It's like this is like the life of Slavic. Da vodka, yeah.
But you didn't live a lifespan, did you?
It was like a month. It felt like a month.
So that guy must have done a lot, like you're saying.
No, that's just how it
depends.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah. I never tripped besides like edibles and marijuana. That's it.
You never done like LSD or anything? Acid's another cool one.
Like I'm too scared to do that. Like
the only one you should do, I mean, DMT if you have a test kit, LSD if you have a test kit. Those are expensive. Shrooms though, like if you want a psychedelic experience, you don't want to be scared of like an after effects. You should do shrooms because like I did shrooms not too long ago for the first time. It's fucking awesome, dude. Like it was just super happy. Like I went on a hike. I went on a nice little hike. You know, went out in nature and just fooled out. Just played some Minecraft later on. It was just, dude, it was nice. Like I had such a good time. There were no negative like drawbacks. Like the next morning after I did acid, like I just felt like shit.
Yeah.
And then DMT there was none at all though. Like that's the cool thing. 15 minutes, trips over, and when I woke up I was like, okay, I'm ready to go home. Like I'm good now.
Huh.
You don't feel
I'd rather
any
do
different.
DMT then.
Yeah.
Well, if you have a test kit, I'd do it. Yeah.
But
DMT's.
I'm just gonna smoke whatever's in the meth.
See what I do is like whenever I do acid, like the next day I don't feel too bad, but I'm sore because I notice a lot. Like I clench a lot.
Oh really?
Because of the body high, I clench. I grind my teeth. I do always have like a wicked shit after, like straight up like eruptile. Just it's bad. But it's not it's not like painful or anything. It's not like Jesus Christ. But it's just like
did you take the X-Lax? Acid.
But I took both. No, but I've never taken enough acid to like have full blown visuals. Always just like
really
swirlies.
I've had visuals both times.
The closest thing I've had to like a full blown visual was I saw water that looked like it caught on fire because I was like out on Devil's Den and I was in a rock on top of a rock in the middle of this thing and like the sun was setting. When the sun hit the water, like the light that reflected off looked like fire rushing down the river towards me.
That's
crazy.
crazy.
What you should do?
And I still don't know if that red fish from another time is real.
Like a hotel, go to like the public, like the big old water tank and dump like millions of fucking tabs of acid.
Pull an MK Ultra.
Yeah, dude. Like everyone drinking it, like.
Bro.
They'd notice that
start
shit.
fucking tripping.
Or would
it's
they?
like,
they'd just be microdosing themselves every day and then just tripping harder and harder.
Like during the day, like your mom's like,
doesn't that water still
don't forget your little pet dragon. Like, what, Mom? Are you okay?
No, like, have y'all ever like read or like listened to podcasts about MK Ultra?
No,
I don't know what that is.
MK Ultra was a government experiment on unknowing people, like basically microdosing them. Only like. Imagine like always, but also like imagine like microdosing, but you don't know what the fuck's going on because your entire town has like I'm talking kids, adults, elderly. Mm-hmm. Like all of a sudden, like everyone's just like fuck, no,
dude, I'm vegan.
Like in I don't remember. Sometimes like during
they were trying to do it for like mind control.
Yeah, mind control. Like anti-spine shit, true serums, all that shit.
All I'm saying is you can't, dude. You couldn't get me to be a slave if I were on acid. You couldn't get me to do shit. Yeah, I'd be like, I'm a free spirit, man. Fuck off.
You couldn't make me a slave even if you paid me.
Facts.
How much money? I'm
to be
poor.
A slave? No. Yeah, I'm too scared to do like psychedelics. I mean, I could do like a very mild one. Like, and you give me a half a shroom, I'm gonna half that.
Dude, you can't. You won't feel. You have to take like at least an eighth of shrooms to do it. And they taste like ass.
I'm just too fucking scared.
Like they taste like Rumpelstiltskin's foreskin.
Because I can get tea down. It doesn't matter.
Dude,
what
you can make tea, but the easiest thing is just put it on pizza.
Power. Yeah. Like, does it taste like regular mushrooms?
No.
At all?
They taste like.
I like mushrooms.
Like I was watching the show like Workaholics,
too.
and they're like. It tastes like Rumpelstiltskin.
That's where I got that from. It's true.
See, I've heard pizza is a good one. I've heard Taco Bell. I've heard peanut butter and jelly sandwiches.
Yep.
Yeah, my friend.
Because it's like the fattiness of the peanut butter like coats it more, and then you got the sweet of the jelly to kind of mask the ass.
I could see that because last time, well, the only time I did it, the first time I did it, I just raw dogged him, bro, straight up. Yeah, like, I mean, I've heard because I didn't think about putting him on pizza or anything, but like, I just raw dogged him, bro, with a glass of water. And it was horrible, dude. It took me like 15 minutes to get through like a pile maybe like this big. Like I was just like.
You didn't like full mouth it, like just grab them all and just pump them.
I tried. I got a really bad gag reflex, man, and that shit didn't taste good.
So like, also I could imagine it spongy too, like the texture.
Like chewy.
It's not. It's a weird texture. It's like a dry sponge.
Yeah.
Like a really really dry. Like when you bite into it, it
kind of powders in your mouth.
It almost powders, but it gets really.
Dense.
Some parts feel like when you eat a Cheeto and then you get a little bit stuck in your teeth and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But you still get that taste. Like it's kind of that texture, but it's not quite as crunchy.
Yeah.
And it doesn't taste like cheese.
Yeah. You can coat it in cheese.
I'm sure that'd be good. Just fucking get it Doritos.
Just like I'm just imagining like a swirl of easy cheese just with mushrooms sticking out of it.
I'm thinking about getting a bag or just getting a bunch of bags of Doritos, right? Getting all the seasoning and shit from the bottom of the bags, pouring it into one bag, and then pouring a ass load of shrooms in the bag of Doritos and just shaking it up. And then, hey, bro, you want some Doritos?
Like, yeah. A bag of Doritos. Oh, what the fuck is that?
Where's my ego?
There was a story, and it happened like a long time ago. That this guy, he worked at Pizza Hut and he put shrooms on the pizza and gave it to this family, and they thought they were gonna die and shit. Like they were tripping bad. Like he must have put like a fuck ton on there or something.
Yeah, can we
got the little girl the trip, the mom and the dad.
Can we order a triple mushroom pizza? Did someone say triple mushroom?
Fuck yeah.
That's code word. Let's go. It's like I don't know what's so weird about this pizza. It came out to like $200.
It's like right at that. Maybe he's been like dealing mushrooms out of this place. And, like, the cops are, like, up there, and he gets that triple mushroom order, and they're like, yeah, we're going to need to search your employees' lockers. And he's like, fuck, and he just grabs all the mushrooms from his locker, and, like, just dumps it on this mushroom like, pizza and just ships it out. It's like, oh, no mushrooms here.
Come on, just the code right here.
Yeah, just my code, my iPod, just chilling.
I mean, the good news is they can't die. They'll just puke it up if they ate too many.
Yeah.
So
it's like a natural poison that won't kill you.
Dude, but seriously, like I have a friend that lives not like 5 minutes away from you. That's where I got them from, and he has them a good bit. So if you want to do it, like it's really fun, and you should definitely do it with Keith though. Never do psychedelics alone. I've never done it, but I can tell you, definitely not your first time, dude. My first time on psychedelics. I think I'd probably. No, I was at Walmart. I think I told you all about this. I did 5 tabs with my friend Vincent for the first time. Hadn't done any psychedelics.
Most I've ever done is 2.
So that was what I did the second time, which is the last time I did it.
Yeah.
But the first time, dude, 5 tabs, immediate ego death, immediate visual. Like I was like, I don't matter anymore. Like I don't know what I don't matter. And then I was like, I went to the bathroom and I had this hoodie on and I looked at it in the mirror and it was like. Shapes were like moving around on it, and I was like, "Wow, that's not fucking real." And then I looked at that. He had this granite countertop, and like the reason I went in the bathroom in the first place is because my friend had told me, he's like, "You ever do acid? Don't go look at yourself in the mirror."
Oh, I do that every time.
And I was like, so I was peeking, and I was like, I'm gonna go fucking look at myself. I want to see what I look like.
Yeah, you can't tell someone.
Yeah, you can't tell me not to do it.
Going to do it.
And
yeah,
then,
what the fuck?
And then I was looking at the granite on the countertop, and it was almost like you know what a granite countertop looks like.
Yeah,
All those like. Stones were like
melty ice cream look.
Yeah, exactly. But it actually was melting. Like it looked like it was dripping off the sides almost. Like it was it was about to drip off the sides. Like it was like moving off the sides, but it would just kind of like turn back in on itself and just and it was like it was super intense visuals. Like we were smoking, and then like the smoke that was coming off it was like a luminescent yellow. Like I had these crazy tracers and shit, dude. It was insane.
I had a door in one of our old houses. Like we would stare at it because. Like the wood grain kind of looked like ants crawling through tunnels. But going back to like the looking at yourself, like we were dropping for the first time, and they're like, "Oh, you don't," or we were doing it the first time at that house. I was like, "Hey, don't look at that." And I was like, "Why the fuck not?" So I go in there, and I'm like, it's not like max peak, but it's kind of like one of the ones right before that. So I'm in it, I'm rolling, and I look at myself. I was like, nothing bad with that, and I started like. And I was just like, nah, you're beautiful.
That's what they say.
But I had a conversation with myself, but I was just like berating myself, like, get your shit together.
But you're pretty.
But then like I finished
like you're a
it
fat
off.
piece of shit, but I love you.
Yeah, but then I finished it off by like going into my room, like tossing it, looking for an expo marker, and then I like traced my face, drew my face on the mirror, and then I wrote something like, "This fat bastard needs to get alive." But I love him though. And then like I remember the next day, like Larry like went in there and was like, "Yo, did you like do all that shit on the bathroom?" I was like, "Yeah, it's not Sharpie. Don't worry about it." It's like, okay. It's like you're not that bad, dude. Like you're slimming up. Like, oh no, it's all good. Like I went through my head about it. It's all good. So I went and I erased the demotivational part. But I left the face there. I left that face there for the entire time we lived at that house. It was pretty cool because every time I'd see it, I like try to like match up my face to it. Like, there was one time where I tried to shave while doing it. It was very difficult.
Goddamn. Yeah, it's like
that's fun shit.
Funny shit.
Well, we're about an hour and 15, and this is the longest podcast so far.
Drugs and Minecraft.
Yeah,
Drugs
dude.
and Minecraft.
Minecraft's the
Speaking
shit.
of
Drugs are the shit.
Minecraft, like, gonna play like tonight maybe.
Yeah, I'm down.
I have to.
Also, I'll have to set up a server tonight.
I won't be on tonight, but I probably will tomorrow.
Alright.
I'm honestly probably gonna be.
I got tons of free time.
You're gonna go to bed.
Gonna go to bed. Yeah.
I'm gonna go get some McDonald's or some shit. Get that
Alright.
Stroop waffle McFlurry before it leaves, dude.